Hey, how's it going, guys? So my name is Andrew Aldape. I'm currently a senior right now in my final semester of college, so it's actually a really fun thing and a little exciting thing also that I get to do and I get to finish off this year finally. It's been really stressful and tedious. I'm sure all y'all can relate. So after this semester's done, I actually plan on moving back home to the valley to actually begin my career within the business path that I am following. I am currently taking communications as my minor necessarily. So that's the main reason why I'm in this course. Um, so I'm currently majoring right now in business administration. Like I said, I have a minor in communication. That's what I'm going for right now, and I will be done with that once the semester is done. I graduated high school in 2014 with the thought of considering, kinesiology. I was an athlete in school, so that kind of like fit the path that like I kind of wanted to follow. However, my dad obviously wasn't necessarily set on sending me away to college with the thought of me going and trying to become a coach necessarily. That's how he envisioned it. And I understood where he came from necessarily because, you have to spend a lot of money necessarily to go to school. And he wasn't about me going and becoming a teacher. So he wasn't necessarily all that thrilled. So he pretty much told me to reconsider and think about what I really want to do in my life. So in high school, I actually took two accounting courses. I took accounting, or no, believe it was Intro to Accounting one, and then I believe like Principles of Accounting, something like that. Pretty much just like entry level of like college based like accounting courses that they were offered through a community college and my high school, and it was really fun and really it was tedious, but I loved accounting necessarily. So that was something that always caught my mind, and my dad kind of just like didn't necessarily push me that way, but he kind of just said like, well, if you enjoyed it so much, why don't you just consider just to do it as a career? So that's what I had the intentions of doing. So I completely made a left turn from going to kinesiology to just wanting to become an accountant. Um, so I actually wanted to become an accountant for the last like 3 years necessarily, up until the point where a friend of mine actually has a dad that is an accountant and a CPA, and he wasn't all too thrilled with the thought of me wanting to become that necessarily because he says that it's very, very frustrating. But I guess that's just him necessarily. But I've always enjoyed the thought, I guess, of trying to balance out an account. So that's, I guess, why I wanted to be an accountant. So, um, with all that in my head, I kind of just decided to switch over from just accounting to business administration necessarily. Just to have like an incorporation of everything that's going on in the business mindset, and you can kind of just do more necessarily with a business administration opposed to like degree opposed to just having your accounting degree. uh, I feel like it's a lot more easier to progress and not just get a CPA and then like you're getting the exact same thing. I feel like with a business administration degree, you can just kind of like dip your feet into different little areas of like the business world. So that's what I want to do necessarily. So in conclusion to all those three things that I was just talking about, as far as like going from uh, trying to or switch over my major from becoming a kinesiologist or whatever physical therapy, becoming a coach and teacher when I was in high school, to reconsidering all that and going into accounting. Um, I'm not an excelled communications guy or a speech guy. I'm pretty sure none of you guys are as well. But I mean, some of you, this is your major, so I understand. So like my top three goals necessarily that I want and choose to achieve. One is just to become confident myself when speaking publicly. I mean, even speaking to my phone necessarily right now is kind of just like, bro. um, and as well as that, interact with all of y'all at one point or another throughout this entire class. And then as well as that, I'm pretty sure all of y'all can agree that most of us just want to put in the work and just grind out to get an A this semester, which is what I'm hoping to do. So that way I can just finish college on a high note rather than a low note. I understand that C's get degrees, but I'm trying to, finish on a very positive note. So, yeah, that's me. My name's Andrew. If you guys want to get to know me, just holler at me. Thank you.